Maybe. Hey, this is Nasty Neal.
This is Annabelle Lecter.
And this is Without Your Head, coverage of the 2025 Boston Underground Film Festival.
That is right. Buff 25 years. It's absolutely amazing. It's really exciting. And we've just started the night. We've lucked out. We got to come out on a Wednesday night to see a pretty excellent film. We can't say too much.
Yeah,
it's a new Nick Cage movie.
Yeah, we can't give in depth. We could talk about the premise of the movie and the fact that we both loved it. But yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
So we opened up I don't know if they'll do it every day, but there was a really nice opening where they had a video cut together of different people, different creators who have been at Buff for the past dozen or so years, and it was really, really nice. And we saw our friends Michael and Sophia.
They opened it up. Michael Epstein and Sophia Cassiola. I had messaged them to tell them that we saw it. Yeah, it was great. The Rasmussens, a lot of cool people. I won't remember everybody, but yeah, it's great to watch.
Yes, Brian Lanano was extra great because it was just really, really moving, talking about how many of his films have been in it, and just seeing and hearing about their inspiration by just going to the festival. So if you love movies, try to get out to festivals.
That reminded me, Brian Lanano. Brian Lanano's been on the audio show with a group of people. He's never been on the video show, and we've tried to set up there a few times. And whatever reason, we didn't get set up. But we're going to do that because I'm a big fan of Brian Lanano.
Yeah.
William is fantastic. Rohan, he makes a lot of great stuff. He's also played Severed Limbs, but he is a Buff. He's like a Buff legend.
Oh, a legend. That's a pretty big thing. All right, that's very cool. I do not want to be remiss into showing you this fine plate of food. Thank God we saw it walking in the door. We're at Charlie's Kitchen, and Charlie's Kitchen is one of our early places.
Yeah,
right in Harvard Square.
Yeah,
early dinner to movie days.
Yeah, we were here all the time, almost like every weekend.
Yes. Well, we got
this very booth. At this very booth, we actually taste tested a bunch of jelly beans.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because I remember they were like spit out on like pizzas and napkins on this very table.
This very table. Well, as we walked in the door today, we saw not these exact ones, but
we just grabbed it.
These are now, they're not called nacho fries, but in Texas, when we were with our friends Jason and Seth, Neal and I went out and about into big, what was it? Something blue.
That's a good, it was
blue.
Yeah,
Dunham blue. Something.
What is it? Deep Ellum.
Deep Ellum.
Deep Ellum, which is
I don't know why I think it's blue,
I highly recommend it to anybody that visits Texas, especially in the Dallas area.
However, there are no more any of these at that restaurant.
Really? That sucks.
I know, so we had it, and yeah, but at any rate, so here we are, we're at Charlie's, we got our food, we've got our movie, we were starting off the week, we're super excited, already saw a bunch of cool people, and
yeah, it was a great opening night, which made me really excited to be here, and in a way, it's too bad we got to go back home for one night, but we'll be back.
Yes.
It does have me like, oh, it's not sad because I'm like, oh yeah, we're coming back full time here in a little bit.
Full time. Yep.
But anytime we see these kind of things on the menu, excited, and like Angel said, if we didn't just see him sitting there, we might have missed him on the
So we got awesome. Oh, I don't have my phone. That's my phone, so I can't look at the whole lineup. But whole weekend, starting tonight, we've got let in with the Nick Cage film called The Surfer, the new film. We're gonna go check out the trailer right now. It's really, really super interesting to see it and think like, okay, is this going to be the stereotypical Nick Cage is just crazy? Is it going to be? Because sometimes he can be pretty serious too, and there's been some really good movies recently that he has played it straight.
Yeah, and I think it's a mark of a really good director to take that Nicolas Cage and take some of the stuff that people come to expect, but really like showcase it in a good way. Because we've all seen stuff where it's just that, and it's not necessarily, it's fun on its own. But then you've seen stuff like Mandy, where I think they really knew exactly, okay, this is what we have, and we're going to really showcase this. And I would put this in that category. I'd put this in that category.
Absolutely. So the premise is this man, he's successful. He's got a childhood home in Australia, and his thing was surfing. He loved surfing. He was a boy of surfing. It was really important. Now he has a son, and he wants so desperately for the son to have experience with him, a father-son experience. Now you get the gist right in the beginning that they're in the car together, they're driving to their destination, and the son kind of just, you can feel he does not want to be there. He does not. Nicolas Cage is really trying to like sell it, and then they get there, and this is in the trailer, this part, it's not really a spoiler, get to the beach, they've got the surfboards, it's beautiful, dad wants to buy the house, and they find the locals, and the locals are these like, that like rich, it's like a stereotype of,
yeah, which is interesting because we can't. I think this, like I said, it's in the trailer. Because sometimes I think American movie like this, where it's the locals, it's like the hillbillies, and this isn't like local, hillbilly people like that. Like you said, it's like these rich people. Cosplay is a term used in the movie, which I thought was a good use of that word.
Yeah, and it is pretty wild, and it's sort of, I think this is one of those movies you can really look at and see like what is going on in the writer, like this idea of the commentary about people coming in to these wonderful neighborhoods and mowing them down because they like the view, and anybody who is local gets squeezed out, which is very sad, but it was a part of a really good premise of a very interesting movie. We've seen a dynamic change between them throughout the movie.
Yeah, and sometime we'll review it in depth. This is great. Here's the IMDb summary. Man returns to his idyllic beach of his childhood to surf with his son. When he is humiliated by a group of locals, a man is drawn into a conflict that keeps rising, pushing him to his breaking point. And there's so much more to the movie.
Oh my God. It really was. It was excellent. Not just saying that because the opening night film, this is a really, really good film.
And it was really fun to watch with an audience because there was a lot of interaction from the crowd.
The place was packed.
Yeah, we're not normally here on Wednesday for the opening of Up, and this I'm glad we made it for this one.
Definitely. So, if you were saying we can't say too much about it, so definitely want to encourage, if you're near, there's such a great lineup. If you go to bostonunderground.com, I think, not .org, it's the Boston Underground Film Festival. Who we got over here?
Brian Sanchez. Hey, everybody from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hello, Brian.
Nice to have you. Thank you for visiting us.
Yeah, this was by director Lorcan Finnegan, which a lot of people thought about. I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen his previous movies, so I'm very interested in watching the rest of his films.
What are some of the other things he's got going on over there?
He's got quite a few. Lorcan Finnegan. Let's see. He was born in '79, so
a young man.
Nightmare Radio. He did a segment for that. Sabo, a fashion designer, suffered from the mysterious illness that puzzles her doctors and frustrates her husband, but to help arrives in the form of a Filipino caregiver who uses traditional folk healing.
That's very interesting.
To reveal a horrifying truth. That is also a horror film. Mm-hmm. A horror thriller. Vivarium.
Oh, I saw Vivarium.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very interesting.
It's
It's like a couple, and they try to move into this nice neighborhood, and it doesn't work out very well.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that too. Without names, they can make quite a bit of stuff. Boxes, changes.
By any chance, can you take a peek over at the Puck Festival and give people an idea of what they can look for tomorrow?
Yeah, first, I'm going to grab a nacho.
Fine. That'd be a lead 'em all. I highly recommend the utensil. I recommend because you get so much more stuff.
I'll grab one more before.
Blame you. They're very good.
These are wicked good.
We'll have again. Definitely we'll have again.
And we were happy to see that the Hawaiian burger has returned to the menu.
Yes. It disappeared for a while. It was a beautiful double patty, ring of pineapple, soy, sauce, maize.
Playing right now is Muerte en la Playa, which is a 1990s surfing horror movie, I believe.
Kind of.
Thursday, we have Chain Reactions, which is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre documentary.
That was really, I got to see the screener of that. I recommend it. That's the, well, that's the one with Stephen King and all the people, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's different creators in the field. I think it's 5. It's Stephen King, Patton Oswalt, and I can't recall the other people off the top of my head. I don't recall. But it was really interesting to see them talk about how the film influenced them in their own creativity. It made me think of myself, like going back to when's the first, do you remember where you were the first time you saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And yes, I do. I do remember. It was mind melting. It was at a sleepover party in junior high, and I was just writing about it recently. I don't even remember if everybody left or not, because it was so fucked up that I don't remember it as if anyone else was there. I think I was just in an alternate reality in my own mind, trying to perceive this crazy, crazy shit. So it's cool learning about how other people have that come into their life.
Sri Waka, which is a Irish horror film. Volcan Zadora, which is I believe the director will be there. And then Friday we have the Dunwich Horror Short Vlog to open the show. That's local filmmaker shorts, which is always a big highlight. Head Like a Hole, which you will hear our review Saturday.
Yep.
And the director is here. I actually talked to him, and he was actually there for the surfer. He saw the surfer.
Nice. Cool.
So I sent a picture of us so he knows what we look like.
Now he doesn't want to meet us anymore.
The Ugly Stepsister.
Yeah, they had a picture of that on the screen, and it looked really cool.
Yeah.
Someone's got like there's a woman with like a contraption on her nose.
Yeah.
Maybe that's trying to de-uglify her nose. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems like something they'd try to put on my set.
Trigger warning shorts, which we're always big
They're
fans of.
always crazy.
Sound and vision shorts at the music videos. That's
And then
Saturday.
I think we're going to be able to, and we'll share more with you as the weekend goes on about what there is. But I'm really excited for the fest. This is not just about seeing the movies. You can go in to see the movies, and that's awesome. But it really has that community feel. You can meet people. I mean, there was literally, we were standing at the merch table so I could talk to someone. Well, Neal was getting something too, but I was talking to a person there who I don't know if they want to be named. And there's just some young lad who came over. We were just started talking, and they really enjoyed it. And I don't know if they'd been to a buff before, so it's just really cool.
Yeah.
So if you can.
Yeah, and I always mention this on show whenever we talk about festivals to anybody. I've been to quote unquote big festivals where there's multiple screens, and that's cool and all. But for me, the film festival that's on one screen where everyone watches the movies together, to me that's a much more intimate experience with special experience as the community vibe. You're not just in a multiplex theater happening to watch movies with other people.
No, it's too late now.
Well, I barely had any.
Reaching across. I'm eating this side, man. I'm not going over to your side. You'll be in mad rude tonight. I gotta say, folks.
I would say the other way, but you know.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else there is to say for right now, except come on out, Cambridge, Massachusetts, in Harvard Square. If you come out, let's say you do a movie, it's a really nice area. It's very cute. There's lots of different kinds of things to do, and yeah, come on out.
Do it, yeah. And if for some reason you can't, look for one in your area. But for this weekend, we are talking about Boston Underground Film.
And if you have a chance, there's some of these things will probably come out streaming. So if you cannot do it, check out the program and see if there's anything that's interesting. And that could always be a really good idea. To, if you cannot make it, check out the programs of the film festivals that are out there and see if you can find them, follow them, check them out online and see what you can do. Because it's not just about supporting in the film festivals, which is awesome, but you can support in a lot of other ways and enjoy them in a lot of other ways. I'm excited to be here. I'm really excited to be here.
I am too, and I'm glad we can be here for a lot of the festival, because sometimes we've come like for a day or maybe 2 days, but we're going to be here for 3 whole days.
Yes.
And part of the day.
3 whole days.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, yeah, I guess because Friday doesn't start until I'm going to be here. That's true.
But yeah.
Yeah, 3 of the full days. Sweet.
Hey,
So,
Lexi is here.
Who we got over here?
Lexi,
hi. Nice to see you. Oh, my lovely friend. Who's engaged.
congratulations.
Yes, we'll be married in the near future. Super pumped for Lexi. Lexi's a good kid. It's always nice to see y'all. So if you see us over the weekend, we're going to be doing these live throughout the days when we can, and we will try to squeeze in content often throughout the day. Hopefully we'll get some interviews, and before that, tomorrow night is Thursday night, but we have the podcast that's live. If you go to withoutyourearhead.com, you can find it there, or the best place to come to try to chat with us is the YouTube channel. You can go to youtube.com/withoutyourheadhorror, and there will be live streams ready to roll all the time. And if you want to chat, that's the place to go. Because if you see it on Facebook or anything, we can't see your live chat. So please come over and join us and chat with us and tell us your thoughts. So we'd love to see you all be here.
Yeah, so Thursday we're going to have a director of a different Texas Chainsaw Massacre documentary. Dinner with Leatherface and hopefully a couple filmmakers from By the way, actually, if you are a filmmaker, if you have a short playing this weekend and you're watching right now, message us or email withoutyourhead@gmail.com. And if you're free Thursday, you're welcome on the trip.
And if you can't do it Thursday and you see this, please reach out to us, because we'd love to have you on the show as a guest. We love helping y'all, getting your stuff out there, and it's always a good time. So reach out to us, and if you're in the area, come to Charlie's. Check out, the food is amazing all over the place, and
we might get these again.
Perhaps. They're very, very good. They're very good. So yeah, I think that's where we're at for now, guys. So This Annabelle actor.
This is Nasty Neal. Hey, shout out to Taz, the resident artist here.
Hello. Hi.
She
Nice to see you.
She actually did a caricature of me, Taz.
Well, should we come back and just do chat?
Yeah, we got like 50 minutes.
Yeah, so you guys, this will be our coverage for now. If
Right.
you want to see us be foolish and say dumb shit, stay tuned.
Maybe we'll open some. We can open some.
We could do that. All right, so we'll see you for the festival soon. Check out the podcast tomorrow night, withoutyourhead.com, youtube.com/withoutyourhead.
Yes.
Yes, okay?
All right.
Bye, guys.
So we end it?
Yeah.
All right.
Then we'll just